going on, guys? Well, today we're looking at this knife. Very interesting, unique knife. This is the ZD-004 from HX Outdoors. Who's HX Outdoors? I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. This is brand new. Brand new to me. This is another knife from GearBest. If you're interested, I'll put a link down in the description box to this. But this one's definitely something different. Like a lot of the knives on GearBest, however, it does mimic something else. I don't know if there's an exact knife like this, but right out of the gate here, this blade looks like a copy of a Zero Tolerance, the 0456. Very, very similar. Maybe not with the finger troll here, but just the swedge and, I don't know, extremely close. But anyway, just something to note there. This one is in AUS 8, which it is marked on the blade there. All right, you can see it's dual tone satin, which shows everything here, and a stonewash. So the flats are stonewash, you can see here with their logo, HX Outdoors. I don't know what that's an image of. Looks kind of like a pig that's on fire. Don't really know. On the flip side here, we have another, what looks like a bloody thumbprint is actually just kind of like a blob with some, what looks like maybe some Chinese characters. So if you read Chinese or whatever language that happens to be, please let me know what that says, because I know it says something. I just don't know how to read it. But anyway, you can see down there, ZD-004 is your model. And basically, this is a G10 liner lock. All right, you can see the liner there. All right, this does run on some kind of bearing system. I don't know exactly what's in there. It's not like super smooth. I mean, it's fast. It's a flipper, as you can see here. All right, and it is fast opening, but it's like just a little, I don't know, a little gritty. I don't know, you could feel those individual bearings, just like it's a little dirty or something. Like when this was machined, maybe there's just very fine metal dust in there. I don't know if that could be taken apart and cleaned out. I don't have that much interest in actually cleaning this out to get it smoother. If you own one, maybe you could. But it is very fast, pretty decent detent there. All right, so the bearing system does make it a little bit smoother than, I guess, without it. No problems opening and closing it. It's just, like I said, when you're manually pushing this down, you can kind of feel just a very slight resistance. I don't know, it's like a kind of like cogs or something. Hard to explain. But anyway, ergonomically, the flipper is awesome. You can see there's an angle cut on here and some jimping. So naturally, when you're pushing this down, because a lot of flippers, instead of pulling down this way, you just want to push in. And this one literally works like it's a button. If you pretend this is a button and you push the button, it shoots out and locks up fine every single time. As far as the actual lockup, it's rock solid. There is no blade play in any direction. All right, so as a flipper, I'd say it's a good one. There is a finger choil on the blade here, so you can choke up and put your finger on top of the guard, which was the flipper, turns into a guard, as most flipper knives do, and choke up on the knife here and get a really, really just very comfortable grip. Using the first finger choil here for your middle finger, and then this one up here. The rest of the fingers just kind of lay down flat. You do have jimping down here. When you choke up on it, you don't have any jimping or anything, but it's still extremely comfortable. When you're holding it down here, everything locks in exactly how it should. So ergonomically, it's very nice. The handle tapers down nicely down here, so it's very comfortable to hold and use. It's just solid G10. Now if we look inside here, let me zoom in a little bit so we can get a better shot, move that out of the way. You can see that our handle scales are just solid orange G10. All right, and then the liner locking side has a nestled liner. So the liner is only in one side, which makes it a little bit lighter weight. All right, so let's back up a little. There we go. So blue backspacer, blue pocket clip, which is also G10, and nice little touch here for a more affordable knife. There are some pivot collars, which add a nice little touch of blue as well. So we got the blue-orange thing going on. It's very vibrant. You will love it or you will hate it. It's just one of those things. You're gonna look at this and say, wow, very cool, or not for me. It's just, you know, strong opinions either direction. I think it would be really cool if they offered this in other color variations, you know, different combos. I think red and white, green and black, red and black, you know, I don't know, yellow, white. Just clearly I'm mentioning different color combinations I'd personally like to see. But yeah, different color combos would be cool, but I don't see it as of right now. I have no idea if that's something that's gonna happen. Just a suggestion. But anyway, our blade here, 2.9 inches again. It's the AUS 8, and I do feel that it is real AUS 8. Don't have to test that. And just using this, it just, you know, acts very similarly to other knives with AUS 8, as people like to say. I don't know why. I always still say AUS 8, but it is extremely common to call it AUS 8. You know, just preference, I guess. 7.7 inches overall, and on my scale, 4.6 ounces. So, what are the pros and cons? Pros, it is a nice little flipper. It does lock up very nicely, and it is affordable. Right now, there's a flash sale for $25.99. Normally, I think this sells for like 30 something, but I don't know how long that flash sale is gonna last. You'd have to check it out yourself. But let's just say it was like 30 bucks or 35 bucks. I think it's worth it for that price. It's actually really nicely made. My one concern is with the pocket clip being G10. If you were to hyperextend this or pull this way, you know, open, which you wouldn't do on purpose. I don't know why you'd get your knife and be like, try to break off your pocket clip. No, what usually happens is this is clipped to your pants and you're walking past something, and whatever you're walking past grabs onto it and pulls it out. The thousands and thousands and thousands of knives I've carried, this has happened to me just a handful of times. Every single time it happened, it was with a metal pocket clip that just kind of went, and I went, oh no, and I had to take it off and bend it back, but it weakens the, you know, the mounting point on the clip. So, you know, with this clip, it would just, it'd break off. But it's extremely rare, but something worth mentioning. I usually stay away from, you know, G10 clips, carbon fiber clips, stuff like that. I do prefer metal. Not really a deal breaker for most people, and again, extremely rare that you'd catch that on something and it would actually snap off. But slick little design, does carry very nicely. You can see there is a lanyard hole in there if you want to use a lanyard. But yeah, it's interesting. It almost feels like Legos. It's just, there's so much G10 here. I don't know, it feels like a prototype knife. I don't know. Just very different. Not used to that much of G10. Usually there's some accents or some scales or something, and there's more metal going on there. A lot of G10. But yeah, pretty interesting knife here. You can see the box it came in. This guy is very intense looking on the top of the box there. I have no idea what that says. Again, you guys can help me out with that. But he's lighting his fire there. Very outdoorsy type dude. And it's got a magnetic closure for the box. It did come with a nice little carry pouch, which is actually pretty cool considering the price of the knife. So HX Outdoors, that's the logo that's on the blade. Again, if you can help me read those characters, and there's the image a little bit better, which looks kind of like a hairy boar now. Maybe he's not on fire, but I'm still sticking with pig. Actually, it looks like a pig with antlers. Okay, maybe it's actually an elk. I don't know. It's kind of a short, chubby, fat elk then. Anyway, there's the the website for the company. But pretty cool. I like little pouches and bags and stuff as freebies. A lot of these international knives, they have bonus stuff like that you don't see with a lot of American-made knives. So pretty nice. But yeah, comfortable flipper, great lockup, AUS 8 for 30 bucks, in and around 30 bucks. It's just different with that G10 and those color combos. Pretty interesting. Like I said, it'll be a love-hate thing. The one thing I don't like though is inconsistency, and I don't know if they're all like this, but on this pocket, like first let's look at the orange scales. Perfectly textured, all right, very nicely finished and everything, right? Whole knife is actually very nicely finished, except for we get to the pocket clip, and you can see it's almost like this was ground flat here. There's normal texture, which I think what it's supposed to be, and then over here it's just flat. Like you can see that pattern breaks up, almost like it was just sanded, you know, slightly. So I don't know if they're all like that. Again, just an inconsistency, being that they're pumping these things out. But interesting. Let me know down in the comments, yay or nay. You like it? Think it's cool? Something you'd pass up? Just curious. But anyway, there's the HX Outdoors ZD-004, another affordable flipper option from overseas. If you have any other HX Outdoor models that you like, let me know. Write them down in the comment. I don't know anything about this company. This is the first knife I ever got from them, and I like it for the price. It's definitely decent. It's like I said, it's weird when you first get it. It's a lot of G10. That's all I'm gonna say. A lot of G10 going on there. So anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching. Post your comments down below, and I'll see you guys soon. Have a great day. Take care.